With the launch of iOS 6, Apple has added in yet another great new feature. This one's called Do Not Disturb, and it works on both the iPhone and the iPad. So how does this feature work? Well, basically, if you've ever been in a meeting or you've been at church or out with friends and your phone's vibrated to tell you have a new message, or it's rung because you have the ringer on, well, what Do Not Disturb does is it allows you to turn it off. So this way, if somebody does call, you don't get notified. So to turn it on, you need to go into the settings menu. Here you're going to have an option called Do Not Disturb. And you're also going to have a section called Notifications. So if you click on Do Not Disturb and select On, what this does is it basically puts your phone in silent mode for a full specified time period. Well, if you want to go a little further, you can go into Notifications and you have a second Do Not Disturb option. This one, though, gives you three neat features. One is scheduled, the second is allow calls from, and the third is repeated calls. So let's quickly walk you through what these three features do. So repeated calls. If you have this turned on, what happens is if somebody calls you 2 times within 3 minutes, it will put the call through. If it's off, you don't get notified until you turn your phone on. The second setting is allow calls from. So if you have certain calls that you want to come through, for instance, maybe a favorites with family members, you can turn this option on. You can also decide to not receive notifications from anyone or from everyone. The last feature is probably one of my favorites. It's the scheduled option. And when you turn this on, you can basically tell your phone not to notify you during a set time period. So for example, if I don't want to be notified between 6:30 and 7, I can have it where my phone does not vibrate. So here we are. Let's go and test this feature. So I'm going to dial myself. Once I dial myself, my phone that I'm calling from will go straight to voicemail. My iPhone, or my iPad in this case, will not ring, it will not vibrate, it will not do anything. So once you've made your phone call, let's show you what happens. So on my iPhone, now when I turn it back on, what's going to happen is any notifications you received during this time period, such as a phone call, a text message, a notification, will now be shown on your phone. So should you have any questions or you get stuck, feel free to reach out to me. As always, thanks for watching.